Good morning, class.
Good morning, sir.
How are you doing?
Splendid.
Today we shall look at the first topic, motion. Day in and out, we demonstrate motion. So we want to know actually what is motion. As written here, motion, it is defined as the continuous change in the position of a body relative to a reference point as measured by a particular observer in a particular reference frame. Or motion is the change in the state. It could be the position, the direction of a body with respect to time. So what we are supposed to know under motion is that, or about motion is that, there's always a change in the position of the body, or there's a change in the direction of the body with respect to time. And it is being determined by who is observing what is happening at a particular point in time. Motion, as I'm moving this way, I'm in motion. If I go this way, I'm in motion. If I turn this way, I'm also in motion. If I throw my hands this way, I am in motion. So the kind of demonstration you put in place tells the type of motion or the motion you'll be classified under. So here we shall look at some few types of motion. So types of motion, we have one known as linear motion, or sometimes called rectilinear motion. This is the type of motion demonstrated by a body along a straight line or a straight path. So when I'm moving on a straight path this way, just on a straight path, the kind of motion I'm demonstrating here, it's linear motion. So for instance, when an athlete is running a 100-meter race, or athletes running a 100-meter race, there are always tracks that the athletes run in. They run on tracks. So we can see this track. One athlete is found here, another athlete here, another athlete here. Okay. When they are running along these straight lines, okay, without deviating. So specifically, what we are supposed to get here clear is that this type of motion must take place along a straight line or in a straight line. So athletes running a 100-meter race is an example of linear motion or rectilinear motion. A car or an automobile, which could be a motorist, a cyclist riding or driving on a straight path, is an example of linear motion. The rays of light moving along a straight path is an example of linear motion. So another example is water running through a straight pipe. So when we have a straight pipe like this, then water running through the straight pipe, then that kind of motion is linear motion. So there are several examples of linear motion which we know in our daily lives. Let's look at the second one, oscillatory motion. Oscillatory motion is the to and fro type of motion that a body demonstrates, or the type of motion that moves in a to and fro manner. So the to and fro manner means that it goes and comes. It goes and comes. So example is the movement of a car wiper. A car wiper always cleans the windscreen when the windscreen is dirty or it is raining. You see the car wiper moving like this, clean the windscreen, move this way, comes back, move this way, comes back. It has a fixed point where it moves like this and comes back. Another example is a simple pendulum. The behavior of a simple pendulum is an example of oscillatory motion. So you can see the simple pendulum here. So as said earlier on, simple pendulum is an example of oscillatory motion, since it's a to and fro type of motion as earlier on defined. So you can see that it goes and comes back, goes and comes back, goes and comes back this way. That is the oscillatory nature I was talking about. So another example under the oscillatory motion is the movement of a piston in a frictionless cylinder. So the piston goes this way. In a frictionless cylinder, it goes up and down, up and down, up and down in oscillatory manner.